Yo! Gap just launched their own NFT line, okay? Let's check it out. Alright guys, I'm a little upset. This is my third time recording this, so it's going to be a good video. Listen, you go over to nft.gap.com, we have launched the very original Gap threads, okay? These are series 1, alright? If you know anything about the rules to NFTs, the first thing it's got to be is notorious. Is Gap notorious? Well, it's a $7 billion company. It's a little bit notorious. Number 2, is it first? Now, it's not the first to do it of this kind, but it's the first series of Gap NFTs. I would give it a pretty good score on the first rating. The last thing, is it tangible? You're going to be able to use these NFTs to mint a new NFT, which you can take that new NFT and redeem it. I'm sorry, not redeem it, but use it to redeem a very special hoodie. Now, I'm going to show you that hoodie and how that whole process is going to work. But as far as my 3 rules for NFTs goes, this hits all of them in one way or another. You come over here to My NFTs and it's going to show you exactly how that works. So step 1, you're going to need this metallic collector special, and then I'm not sure why it says you're going to need this one. I sure hope you're not going to need this one, but you can redeem the collector's edition NFT for one of the hoodies, and I'm going to show you where it says that right here. Over here it says if you fuse the 4 different common ones and the 2 rare ones, you're going to be able to create that collector's special NFT, which is this one. But either way, it's going to be totally hype. A lot of people are going to want this. Let's talk about price. Currently, you can buy one of these for $8.28 or 2 Tezos. A Tezo is the blockchain that they're using to run this whole operation. So let's dive onto the blockchain. So if we come over here, you can see these 4 different colorways. And copper, silver, rose gold, and gold, and none of these are the ones that are being sold right now. And if you look at down here at the wallet address, you can see one holder and it says 250. So if we keep moving through that, we can see that all the rares are 250, which means the rares only have a supply of 1,000, which is a big deal. The indigos, alright, 10,000, greens, 10,000, teals, 10,000, purples, 10,000, reds, 10,000, yellow, 10,000. You might be saying, where'd you get the number 10,000 from? Well, 2 hours ago, that's what these numbers said. I'm sorry, 5 hours ago, that's what these numbers said. And already we have 20% of the yellows being sold. Yellows are, in my opinion, my favorite because of the fact that they're technically the first minted on this blockchain, and they look kind of nice. I really like the way the yellow looks. So if you're thinking about picking one up, definitely go with the yellow. Red is my second favorite because of the fact that it is probably one of the prettiest ones on here. The purple's pretty nice too. The green and the teal, my lesser favorites. I like teal a lot more than I like green though, and my indigo is my third favorite. So it goes yellow, red, and indigo. And mostly I think that's just because of popularity. I think those are going to be the most popular. This is the Tezos coin. You're not going to need this unless you want to purchase it with Tezos, but you can buy with card. All you're going to have to do is come back to the main website, click on any one of these, and you can just hit pay. Alright, it's going to ask you for your card info, and then you're going to be good to go. Alright, let's keep moving. If we scroll down here to the Learn More button, you get sent to this new website, to this other website at gap.com. They're going to have 3 different tiers, the common, rares, or the epics. Now, once you purchase a common or a rare, you'll be able to use the epic to receive the epic. Alright, if you receive the epic and you have it, it's going to qualify you for an epic NFT and in real life merch. But if you don't have the collector special, you're just not going to be able to get it, which is really cool. These actually have utility, which is why I like these kinds of NFTs. Real quick on why Tezos: it's more sustainable, it's self-amending, and it's highly secure. Gap's really big on the environment, and so it's obvious that they're not gonna want to play into all the media about how cryptocurrency is really bad for the environment. What's next? You stick your email in there, they'll tell you about all the launches, partnerships, but the big thing I want to show you guys down here is the rares. It's really hidden down here, but you got the gold, you got the rose gold, the silver, and the copper, and we know those names because that's what they are over here. I want to show you who's been talking about this, and then we'll get into the price prediction. So the first place we had share this was Hypebeast.com. Hypebeast came out with their article yesterday, and what I'm trying to show you by saying that is that news has only been out on this for 24 hours, and additionally this drop's only been out for 6. I'm guessing within the next 24 hours, we're going to be sold out, even though they say that it's going to be open for 48. We've also had articles come out from Yahoo Finance, as well as Investor Place and Coindesk.com. This was kind of all in response. Gap's launch was kind of in response to Yee's Balenciaga's collaboration that was done recently, and this is how they're going to get back at it. This is how they want to pump their stock. So this is huge news for the company, and it's huge news for us as investors. So make sure you're buying some of this NFTs, because I definitely think they're going to be worth $60. Let me explain to you how I got that price prediction. If we look at Adidas, they have a project with 10,000 of them that are currently minted and in circulation, and they're going for 0.79 Ethereum, which is roughly around $2,500. So then what I did is I took 2,500 and I divided it by 6, and the reason why I did that is because there's 60,000 of Gap's NFTs and there's only 10,000, which would put the price of one singular Gap NFT of around $500. But then I was like, Adidas is a $50 billion company and Gap is only $7 billion, so I divided again by another 6, and that put me at a price point of around $60. So that's my price prediction on these Gap commons, on top of the fact that they're going to be burned when people start creating their own NFTs. So let me show you how that's done. You come over here and you're going to try and craft these metallic collector specials, and the way you do that is you're going to need 5 of these, and on top of it 2 additional rare NFTs. But once you have those 2 rare NFTs and the 4 commons, you can use those to mint a collector special. Now, if you have the collector special, you're going to be eligible to buy the Frank Ape Epic NFT, and if you have the Epic NFT, you're going to be able to use it to purchase, or at least receive, this Always Play hoodie. Now, talk about utility, talk about scarcity. If you own one of these Gap hoodies, you're going to be hype beast on top of hype beast. You're going to be the coolest of the cool. It is super legit. Am I going to be going for it? I don't know if I can afford this $400 price tag, but you better know I'm going to try and buy as many rares as I possibly can. And the reason why is because there's only 1,000 of them. 1,000 rares versus 60,000 of the red, purple, and the basic common one. Since you need 2 of them to mint one collection, it's going to burn a total of 2,000 of these. That means there's only going to be 500 metallic collectors special, and in 2 days when those rares drop, there's going to be 1,000 of the rares that go into circulation, and I'm assuming they're all going to be burned. Now, there's a few things that I'm not certain on. Is this really going to be just 250, or are they just going to mint more within the time period that they allow? If you want to check on that, just keep your eyes on the yellow, because that's going to be the first one to sell out. And so if we see this number hit 0 and then magically just increase again to 10,000, then we know that they're just going to keep minting them until the 48-hour window's up, which it's not as good as for us, but since the 48-hour window does run out eventually, it is going to be really nice. Another project I want to compare this to, if you're familiar with Recur, they've minted roughly around 60,000 of these as well, and that's why I chose this project, because it has the same number roughly, and it's going for floor price of 620. This project